Suicide Lifeline, I'm here for you.
I need help.
Well, I'm here for you. Talk to me.
I never did this before. I mean, I never called one of these lines before.
That's okay. It's fine. Whatever you want to talk about, I'm here.
If I really wanted to kill myself, would I call you?
No. If you were beyond a helping hand, then you wouldn't have contacted me. But you made the right decision. I'm glad you did reach out for help. Why did you call?
What's your name?
Ted.
Is that your real name?
Yes.
My name's Carl.
Well, hi, Carl.
Hi, Ted.
What's bothering you?
Everything, Ted. Is everything bothering you?
I'm not sure. What do you mean by everything?
Everything.
You want to tell me more?
What's there to tell? You see it. We all see it. I think what bothers me more is that the majority of us ignore it, pretend it isn't there.
Is that what's bothering you? The everything?
Yes, Ted. The everything. The nothing. The meaninglessness. The emptiness. It eats at me. Ferociously gnawing at my soul. If that's what I truly have. If that's what we... Do you have a soul, Ted?
Yes.
How do you know?
I have faith.
Faith isn't knowledge. It's not certainty. You can't bank on faith. You can't submit it as proof. Can you, Ted?
It's what I have. It's what gets me through. I mean, I want to believe in something, and faith allows me to sit here and be there for those who have never had it or lost theirs.
Touché. A man who believes in something. I like that. That's admirable. Do you work alone, Ted?
Sometimes.
Tonight?
And why is that important? Hello? Suicide Lifeline, I'm here for you.
Ted?
Carl, what happened?
You are alone.
Why is that important?
The lives of lost souls rest upon your tortured ears and weary heart. You face the darkness of strangers alone in the middle of the night. Who do you call when the burden is too much to bear?
My Lord and Savior has a 24-hour access line.
God?
The one and only.
Or is it Jesus?
Talk to me, Carl. Let me help you.
The Holy Spirit. You are helping me, Ted. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. I'm still talking. I'm still contemplating the weight of my actions, the decision to continue on in a decrepit life, or to orchestrate my lonely death. You agree we're making progress, yes?
I agree. Tell me a little bit more about your everything.
When you see the news, or if anyone still does, read the paper or your internet or phone or whatever, do you really give a flying fuck about what's happening? Do the atrocities of man bring a tear to your eye? Or are you used to it? Are you one of the ones who decide to remain oblivious to the shit we feed each other daily and say, hey, as long as it isn't my front door, I don't need to answer the call?
I'm not perfect, Carl. No one is. I mean, I'm searching every day to be a better me. The God that I serve, He provides me with the light to guide me on my journey. I'm here as a vessel to share His love and understanding, to be there for those who are broken or have lost their way. Nothing more, nothing less.
Are you broken, Ted?
I'm healing. Are you?
Am I what, Ted?
Well, would you consider yourself broken?
Yes. I'm in pieces.
Do you want to talk about it?
I did something long ago. It haunts me and hangs over my days, bearing foaming fangs in restricted redemption. I need to cleanse, Ted. I need to cleanse or die. Tonight is the night I make up my mind. Tonight is the night, and you are my guide. Does your work there have anything to do with your healing?
Excuse me?
Your work, the Lifeline. Does it have any psychological benefit? Does it help you deal with your own darkness?
Where are you going with this, Carl? I mean, how would that help you?
How will it not?
Sure, I have things that I struggle with.
Things?
Things. My things. I mean, I'm susceptible to the same darkness as everyone else.
These things, did they push you? Did they drag you kicking and screaming to the edge?
They had their moments, but my faith was a monumental ingredient in overcoming that darkness.
Did you want to kill yourself?
I didn't kill myself. I didn't give up. I didn't give in. And that's what's important.
Your darkness, do you want to talk about it?
No, Carl, I do not. Unless you would see something that would help your situation in some alternate, more positive perspective, I see no reason to go down that road again. Where are you?
Why, are you going to send the men in white to drag me to the pill poppers?
If that's what you want.
You know what I want.
No. What's that?
Redemption? Or death? Maybe redemption and death. You know, in prison you can easily adapt to the world. You have consistency there that's unheard of on the outside. I never repaid my debt to society. I had a job, medical and dental. I had 3 meals a day and a place to lay my head, a library, and the internet. You know, it wasn't a bad deal. It's when they release you. That's when the swinging kick to the nuts makes its forceful impact. The world changes so rapidly. The ways to survive are muddied underneath our paranoia and material addiction. I can't live comfortably because I can't afford the outside standards, and my incarceration limits the possibilities of me finding someone who will turn a blind, non-judgmental eye long enough to give me a second chance. What am I supposed to do?
There is a way.
There are no ways, Ted. You know that. Once it is done, it sticks and it never goes away. No matter what lie or law you abide by, you know that, Theodore.
Theodore?
You know that well.
Hello? Hello? Carl, is that you?
Yes, it's me.
You called me Theodore.
I'm sorry, I was upset.
I know your voice.
And I know yours, Ted.
How do you know my name?
Are you happy? Are you enjoying your life?
My name, Carl. I need to know. Hello? Hello? Suicide Lifeline. I'm here for you.
I could have been someone else who needed your help. You didn't answer. Ted, are you there?
What do you want?
To make things right.
What you did to me was over 13 years ago. You've done your damage.
I know, Theodore. I know. I see how my actions have affected your life. I know you haven't wed. Do your relationships not have a common thread of issues with intimacy? I apologize deeply for what I've done to you, for what I've taken from you. Nobody deserves what happened to you. And I don't deserve the opportunity to offer my regrets, but I want you to know that...
I don't want to know anything, you fucking monster. I don't want to know you. I want to forget you. I want you to rot away in whatever little fucked up hole it is that people like you inhabit. You took away everything that I loved before I even knew what love was. My innocence cannot be restored.
I know, Theodore.
Stop fucking calling me that.
I live in a community surrounded with people like me. Nobody notices, but I do. I don't acknowledge it, but I sense it. Being obliged to stay away from the children is menial. It doesn't regulate anything except where we lay our heads. A neighbor in my apartment reminds me of me before I went in, before I was apprehended for our tryst. I see the sickness in him. You don't understand till you see it in someone else. I was nauseated for weeks. I followed him, determined to strike him dead if he started to go down my dark path. I believed the doctors who told me I was sick. The bleeding hearts who said that what I had was something to pity, not revile, that I needed help, not punishment. I committed a crime. I deserve punishment. You are the only one who can give me exoneration.
I want nothing to do with you.
You have everything to do with me.
Don't try to contact me again.
Don't you want the opportunity to lay your nightmares to rest? Don't you want to have a choice on what happens to the monster who left you consumed with life-altering demons? Are you interested now? Do you want to hear me out now? Can we end this?
What are you getting at?
I can't live like this anymore. Every night I sit here with this .32 in my hand, aiming it at my temple or my throat. Sometimes I suck it and revel in the metallic taste that tinges my mouth. It brings me closer to ascension. I never pull the trigger. Perhaps I'm too selfish. Then I think, would you, my innocent victim, really have found closure without knowing for sure how your predator met his demise? Do you ever wonder if I'm out there repeating the atrocities that forever hindered your life? I offer you what is only rightfully yours. Do I live the rest of my life with your forgiveness as a foundation to continue on and persevere? Or do I finally pull the trigger and do the world a favor? Is the decision harder to make than you imagined? I know you've given me my death 1,000,000 times in your daydreams. Now you have the opportunity to exact your revenge. Now you have the power to end our nightmare.
This isn't serious, is it? I mean, you didn't track me down after all these years to just chastise me, did you? Do you really want me to believe that you somehow found the error of your ways and that the life of someone that I and my family once trusted in my youth is now in my hand like some precious object that I can either pardon or destroy?
That's what I'm getting at.
Can you hold, please?
I'm still here.
I'm glad to hear that, Carl. I'm here for you. Here at Suicide Lifeline, we make sure that all of our callers receive an unconditional, unbiased ear and voice at the most troubling moment.
Are you kidding me? This is serious, Ted. I can't believe you would take this as a joke.
Whatever it is that's stressing you can be dealt with. All you have to do is let go and let God.
I see what you're trying to do.
Well, I sure hope so, Carl. Because your life is very important. No matter what you've done in your past, you're still a human being. And you still have the opportunity to make a change in your life. You know, I can say this from experience. That those that you victimized in your past, they had to first take back that power that you had over their lives. See, this inner battle to stop living your life as a victim puts you on the path of being victorious. I am now victorious, Carl. I fight my demons daily, and I must say that I kick their ass as well. So maybe you should take that journey. Face yourself. Remember back when you were innocent and some unfortunate soul made you the victim. See, that gun that you hold every night, it's not the answer. And the reason that you don't pull the trigger, well, maybe that's where your question should begin. What do you have to live for? I mean, what keeps you going every day in this tumultuous world? Why can't you let me go? The dilemma is all yours, as was mine. See, your life is in your hands now. See, no one should give a shit whether you live or die but you. I am not who I was when you did what you did to me. I'll never be again. But you are the same now as you were then. And you're stuck in the nothingness that you despise. And you despise it because you feel that it's the core of who you are. No one to love you, no one to care, not even an enemy to give you purpose. No one to rejoice or to mourn your passing. But you know what? Tonight is your lucky night. You are free. You now know that you owe me nothing. And everything that you do from this point on is for the purpose of suiting yourself. The decision, it's all yours. Suicide Lifeline, I'm here for you.
I just can't take it anymore.